Hi guys, and welcome to your Love Tarot reading for Virgo placements for the month of May. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Of course, take whatever resonates and leave everything else behind. If for any reason this reading does not resonate with you, then please do check out your other placements, as you may find the message that you're looking for there. If you'd like to get in touch with me for a personal reading or follow me on my social media, then all of my social media links are linked in the description box below. And lastly, of course, if you'd like to leave me a tip, it's not a requirement, but if you do, of course, I really appreciate it. My PayPal and Cash App are linked down below. And make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe so you can get notified the next time I upload a new video. So starting off, I'm going to pull out one card from the Romance Angel Oracle deck here. So we can kind of see what the prominent theme is for love for Virgo placements. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could indicate that Virgo placements, you may be getting to know your partner on a deeper level. You may be finding out new things about them. There may be parts of them that they're revealing to themselves. Even yourself, you know, maybe you're opening up to each other on a deeper level here. So that's kind of the overall theme for this month for you. So I'm going to pull out 6 cards from this tarot deck here and see what Spirit wants you to know in terms of love for the month of May. Okay, so the first card here, we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. You could potentially be dealing with a Scorpio, but of course not necessarily. We've also got the King of Wands here, could be dealing with a fire placement, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements there. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Judgment card. I know you can't see these cards at the bottom here, but I will bring them closer to the camera so you can see when I'm discussing them. We've also got the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands here. Now, Spirit is telling me to check the energy of the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Four of Wands here. So this could indicate that you're potentially with your soulmate, your twin flame. It could indicate, you know, a better cycle of things. But let's have a look at what else is going on with these cards here and see, you know, what's happening. So starting off here, we have the Death card. Like I said, it's Scorpio energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but of course not necessarily. Now, the Death card here represents, you know, something ending and a new beginning. So there could be a cycle or a specific thing in your life that is coming to an end. It could be a chapter in your life. It could also be a relationship for some of you, or even like kind of like habits or themes in a relationship. You know, if you're getting to know each other on a deeper level, maybe not necessarily secrecy, but almost kind of hiding away and not showing each other your true selves, that could be coming over. You could be going into a brand new cycle. So of course the Death card does represent something ending, but it doesn't always necessarily mean that a relationship is ending. It could be that bad habits, bad toxic cycles are coming to an end and things could be getting easier. But again, take it as it resonates for your personal situation. Now, we've also got the King of Wands here. Like I said, this could be you dealing with a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius placement, but of course not necessarily. You could potentially be dealing with someone who, you know, is successful in a sight. They could be older than you as well. They are somebody who likes to take quite calculated risks, but they usually do pay off quite well for them. They have the gift of the gab. They're very confident, very alluring. It could also indicate that you're very, very attracted to them. Again, this could be vice versa. It could also represent that you need to step into your power and feel confident and be assertive and take your power back, maybe from someone that's kind of been dominating the relationship potentially. And then next we have the Three of Cups here. So this could represent some kind of celebration, but it also could represent a third party situation. So you may have had somebody else getting involved in the relationship. That could be cheating, or just somebody being like heavily involved and like swaying things in the relationship as well. But for the most part, I feel like for a lot of you, it will be a celebration, you know, turning a new leaf. Some of you could be getting a new job, a promotion. You may have recently experienced, you know, even yourselves, you may have got engaged or got married, or a close family member or friend may have got married or got engaged, or you found out that, you know, someone's pregnant. You may also even find out yourself that you're pregnant. We've also got the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card is kind of representing that potentially you could be really harsh on yourself, or you might be judging other people a lot. I would say that if you're around people that are kind of almost slandering people quite quickly, then that could potentially also indicate that, you know, you need to step away from those type of people, because that's not necessarily in the energy that you need to be around. But again, also, you know, if you're being very harsh on other people, or even harsh on yourself, make sure that if you are being harsh on yourself, that you're extending yourself the same gratitude and care that you would for someone else in your situation. It could also indicate that potentially this relationship is not something that people approve on. It could have toxic tendencies. It could be that you, your family, your partner, or their family, friends, whatever, don't necessarily approve of the relationship. There could be a religion difference, cultural difference, morals. Those sort of things could also mean that when they kind of look at you, there could be a big difference. There could be like some judgment there. Also, there may be a big age gap as well. You know, maybe you're significantly older than them, or they're significantly older than you, and when you go out, you know, almost people are kind of judging that side of the relationship too. Now, just so you can see that card there. And then next we have the Page of Cups. Now, this can represent that you potentially could have a really, really intense kind of connection with this person. Again, you know, with the Four of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, if you are soulmates or potentially believe that you're twin flames, you know, twin flames and a lot of soulmate connections almost feel like psychically connected to one another. You may even sometimes feel like you're experiencing telepathy between one another, finishing each other's sentences, knowing how each other are feeling, noticing the slight differences and changes in one another's attitude and energy. So that could represent your relationship there. You may also need to apologize to someone or be waiting for an apology. Now, if you are waiting an apology, most likely that will come through in May. And then lastly here we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands definitely does indicate that you're at a crossroads here, and there's a decision that you need to make. It's almost like a head, you know, heart over head matter. And I definitely would say that in this case, definitely listen to your heart and listen to your intuition, and allow your intuition to guide you. Seek out the people, the experiences, you know, the things that truly make you happy, as opposed to the ones that don't. And I'm going to pull out an additional tarot card for each of these cards to see if there's any additional information here. Okay, so straight away, to clarify the Death card, we have the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands definitely does indicate some kind of celebration, some kind of like relief in a sense. It could be that this ending and this new beginning is almost like, you know, you've turned the right corner, things are going the right direction, you know, whether that be that there was a toxic cycle within a relationship that is now coming to an end and things are moving towards more of a healthy relationship, or something ending when you did not need to be with them in the first place. Then, you know, whatever the outcome was, it definitely was what was best for you, and it almost is something for you to feel victorious about. Okay, to clarify the Knight of Wands, we have the Six of Chalices, which is the Six of Cups. So this could indicate that potentially you feel nostalgic around this person. It could be someone that you've known for a very long time. You may have grown up with them or grown with them. They may be like someone from your childhood, or again, you know, growing from, you know, a young age or a significant period of your life. It also could be that you feel safe with this person. You have a lot of happy memories. Maybe the reason why you're either, you know, finding it hard to let go is because of memories, but also it might be hard for you to move on from a negative cycle that's ending to transition to a more smoother one. Maybe you're still holding on to some feelings of the past that you may need to let go of. To clarify the Three of Cups. Okay, we've got A lot of energy around this Three of Cups. And like I said, you know, there's a big transition and difference between a third party situation and a celebration. So it's definitely going to manifest differently for all of you. So just use your intuition with this. See what relates best to your situation. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune with this. So definitely for those of you who are coming up to a celebration or experience a celebration, this is a brand new cycle for you. You know, whether you've got married, got engaged, had a baby, or someone around you has, it's a brand new cycle for you and the people around you, and of course them if it's, you know, for someone else. And it almost represents this new cycle is going to take you exactly where you need to be. It's shedding all that no longer serves you. I'm not sure if you can see, but on this card you can see there's a snake here and a peacock, but the snake is almost shedding its skin. So it's shedding again what no longer serves him. You know, that skin served its purpose for the time that it did, but now it's time for new skin, which again manifests quite perfectly into your life. And then let's have a look at Judgment. Okay, a lot of cards around Judgment, but we just want the one. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. So Judgment, you know, there could be some kind of completion in this end. Maybe, you know, for some of you experienced a lot of backlash, a lot of people not 100% being on board with the relationship, and you finally come to the end where you are engaged, you have had a baby, you are you know, getting married. You know, it could represent the end of that kind of cycle. For some of you also might mean that you've walked away because, you know, there was a lot of judgment surrounding it. Maybe you found that the judgment was true and it wasn't the right type of situation for you. Okay, to clarify the Page of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles. You may be wanting or need to give a apology based on lack of reciprocated energy. So for some of you, you may feel like someone wasn't matching your energy, you was working, you know, harder than someone else. But I just realized this is actually the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles in this situation would indicate that you've been working hard on this situation. Maybe you're constantly the type of person to bury kind of arguments and put your feelings aside. Maybe you're the one that's been planting all these seeds for things to, you know, to come to fruition. Or you've both almost worked hard to kind of plant these new seeds and for new opportunities and new cycles to grow from the situation. And then we've got the High Priestess. So this will be in terms of a decision that you need to make. You know, definitely listen to your intuition. The universe is definitely sending you signs to communicate with you and to kind of guide you on what it is that you need to do. You know, when it comes to this crossroads that you're on and this decision that you need to make sure that you're making the right one for both your higher self, your future self. You know, you've also got to think, what is it that you want for your future? Is your priorities and things aligned with that future? Is the person that you're with going to help you in that future? Do you want them a part of that or not? And making the decision based off of that as well. Now I'm going to pull out some cards from this Butterfly Oracle deck to see if there's any additional messages from Spirit. Okay, so you had two cards that came out. We've got sobriety here, which could indicate that maybe you're letting go of alcohol. You may be, you know, trying to be more sober. You may be getting closer to your religion or your spirituality. It could also, you know, obviously sobriety can be with anything, whether you have any kind of addictions, and also just general overall healthiness, and not doing things in excess as well. You know, it might not even be any kind of alcohol or substance abuse. It could also be that maybe there was something that you was doing excessively that you're of course trying to balance or bring balance back into your life. And then lastly here we have self-employment. So some of you may be moving into a part of your life where you could be getting into business potentially with your partner. It could also indicate that either of you are following this route of self-employment. Maybe things in self-employment, there's some themes around the situation that could affect it. It could also indicate that there are things in relation to your self-employment that's been causing problems. So whether that be arguments, third-party situation. You know, third-party situation could also be like lack of work-life balance and work always getting interfering into a relationship as well. It could also be that this 3 of Cups and you being very much wrapped into it is taking you away from your, you know, your job, your career as well. So that is something to bring balance back into as well. So that is pretty much everything for all of my Virgo placements. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel so you get notified the next time I upload a new video. If you'd like to follow me on social media or get in touch for a personal reading, then all of the links to my social media are linked in the description box below. And if you would like to leave me a tip, of course it's not a requirement, but all of you who do, I do of course really appreciate it. My PayPal and Cash App link are linked in the description box below as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.